early on when I started to learn how to make money, how many here are college grads? Did you? I didn't go. Did you guys? Did anybody here who went to college? Was there a course like called How to Get Rich? No. Was there like a course even on like how to make money?
No.
Good, because our kids have gone to college, and as near as I can tell, I figured they just like cut that class. So it's good to know now from you that it wasn't their fault. It wasn't offered, huh? Do you know why that is? Do you know why that class isn't taught? Yeah, because nobody there knows how to do that. That's why. And there's another reason. The academic community actually has a bias against it. I once sat and had a conversation with the dean of the University of Akron about the book Think and Grow Rich, and why they ought to have a class based on that book. So I'm sitting with the dean of the University of Akron to have this conversation. And here's what he says. He says that we would never, in the university environment, have any kind of curriculum having to do with a book with such a ridiculous title. Because you can't think and grow rich. I thought to myself, what are they selling here? It seems to me that this place is all about thinking. So if they ain't here to think, and then what are they here to think and then do? Turns out they're not there to think and do nothing. They're just there to think and then think some more. And so they turn out a whole bunch of folks who are good thinkers, but can't do anything. And then they got to go find out from somebody like TJ and Eileen, who they wouldn't let on a college campus. They'd have the security guys out with guns. Get these people. Pictures up in the college post office. Get these people off the campus. Then they got to go to people like them and find out, how do we make any money? Because they don't know. So when I first started to learn how to make money, which was like new to me. Again, I didn't go to college. I'm a high school grad, but as you may recall from high school, we didn't get that class there either. We didn't even get anything close, And I realize it's not the only measurement, that's worth measuring, but I would say probably that my daily income exceeds the monthly income of all the high school teachers in my school added together. So, they don't know. It would be news to the principles of how to make money would be a shock to them. So when I first went and started learning how to make money, here's what one of my earliest mentors taught me. Taught me that money is made mentally before it's collected physically. Now, there's two applications of that. One's sort of a very esoteric application. I mean, it has to do with big issues of how we think about ourselves and how we think about the world and how we think about money in general. Reverend Ike. Anybody ever see Reverend Ike? Some of you are of the age that would have seen. Anybody who's seen Reverend Ike work? By the way, he's still working. So if you ever get a chance to see, the guy's name is Reverend Ike. He's a prosperity preacher. If you ever get a chance to see Reverend Ike, he works California quite a bit, still comes to San Diego from time to time and does a public seminar. Put him on your list. Go see Reverend Ike.
The ultimate realization that brings money to you, here it is. I am money.
Reverend Ike always said that more people have more hang-ups about money than even about sex. And he was saying that in the 50s. when we had hang-ups about sex. And he's right. People got all kinds of fouled up attitudes about money. So that's like the esoteric one. The other application that's maybe a more practical one of that, it means that there's no dollar bill anywhere in circulation that didn't start as by being birthed from an idea. That's where every dollar starts from. Now, it gets exchanged, by the way, later through manual labor. No ideas. People doing stuff. Right? This. Bring them in, stack them, take them out. Okay? Money gets exchanged that way. And nothing wrong with that. We need those folks. Well, you don't want to go down to the 7-Eleven and find there's nobody there when you need a quart of milk. Somebody's got to do that. But you don't.